Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Happy Thursday, all that good stuff. Please stay safe, y'all. It's a lot going on, okay? I wanted to jump back into the story about, Stephen or Steven, however they call his name, Twitch boss, okay? There are new things coming out, all right? Now, there's one they're talking about, something about Ellen DeGeneres and, her being sued and him knowing about that. I don't know about that, y'all. Okay. What I'm leaning toward that this could be a possibility is something else that everybody's talking about. They're talking about, this, so-called happy couple. And if you go through their social media pages and stuff like that, and you keep up with him and his wife, and their family, they really did seem like they were happy. Okay? So, maybe it's safe to say he was happy because, he was living, his dream life. He got his, beautiful wife, his kids. Everything is going smoothly. Okay? But I want y'all to think about something, okay? The show he was on ended. He wasn't working for Ellen anymore, stuff like that. Now, like I said before, he could easily get another job. He was doing acting, gigs and everything, okay? But the thing that, I'm leaning toward is this Ponzi scheme mess that he had got himself into. Word on the street, y'all, okay? Now, I don't care how happy that you are in your marriage or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. If you are invested into a relationship like he was with her, the greatest relationship in the world can get turned upside down if you invest in something and it folds. Okay, y'all? I don't care what nobody says. All right? There are celebrities like that's into sports, like Steve Curry and people like that allegedly invested in some of these Ponzi schemes, this cryptic stuff, okay? It's a lot of people invested into this and lost a lot of money. Him himself even. This guy is one of the greatest basketball players ever. But he got drawn into this stuff as well, allegedly. Steve Curry. So, Stephen Curry, whatever his name is. He invested into this mess too. So if these celebrities that's making this big money would invest in this crypto stuff and Ponzi scheme mess, who's to say this guy didn't? Because this is what people are saying. Word on the street is he invested in some kind of Ponzi scheme and he lost a lot of money. Now, the question is, how much money did he lose? Did he lose enough money that it affected his marriage? So maybe they had to move, or they were gonna, you know what I'm saying, y'all? I want y'all to think about this. Okay? One thing about a man, they can be on top of the world if they're standing on their business. Bringing money home, taking care of their family, and everything is going smoothly. Okay? Did he feel like a failure after he allegedly invested in a Ponzi scheme that folded and he lost all his money, y'all? Okay? Is this why, him and his wife could have possibly gotten into some kind of argument the day before he took himself out, y'all? Is this why he felt like, think about it, y'all. Some people, they don't think. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell y'all this. If something seems like it's too good to be true, 9 times out of 10 it is. A lot of people was trying to get me into this Ponzi scheme mess and crypto stuff. And I was like, I'm straight. Because one thing about certain things, they'll let you invest the money and they'll let you get something out of it the first time. And you'll be like, oh, this is sweet. And then you go back and put in more. And you end up losing more than you get. Okay, y'all? This is how the game goes. And some people put into the, I know people personally that were doing this crypto stuff. And they lost so much money, y'all. So much money. If you want to invest in some stuff like that, why would you put all in, And this could have been something that he did. It's sweet when you're getting something out of it. And 9 times out of 10, him and his wife probably discussed this together on going into this crypto mess or Ponzi scheme mess, whatever it was that he went into. Him and his wife probably discussed this together. And 9 times out of 10, she was all for it as long as, they're winning. They're getting, they're coming out on top. But when, he possibly could have went in full force after he might have won something out of it, got something out of it. And then he probably lost way, way, way more, y'all, than he put in. All right? And he just lost his job. He's on the market again, looking again, filling out applications and, trying to get SAG gigs for jobs again. Okay, the show ended. I want y'all to think about all of this, okay? And she's all smiles as long as that money coming in. And I'm not trying to be funny toward the wife. This is anybody. But when you make that move and it jeopardizes your home, your lifestyle, your kids going to college and all of this other stuff, that's a whole nother ball game, y'all. And was this something he felt he couldn't come back from? Ask yourself this question. Did he lose a lot of money? And she was upset about it. And there were an argument going on. And he wanted to leave and she took his keys so he wouldn't go anywhere. And he walked out anyway. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Okay? Because this is the word on the street that is what happened. Okay? And I'm starting to lean toward this one more than, the scenario that it has something to do with something he knew about, Ellen DeGeneres and her lawsuits or whatever they were talking about. It seems like this could have been a possibility. Now, if he felt like he couldn't come back from this, he ruined his family. They're probably going to get put out. And maybe it was an embarrassment to him, y'all. Maybe he was going to be so embarrassed that, he lost his house or whatever. And this is what he chose to do. He chose to do was, take himself out the scenario. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Some people don't mind sacrificing themselves sometime, y'all. Okay? He probably felt like, we got a nice insurance policy on me. So, I'm the one that messed up my family's future and everything else. Then possibility he could have done this himself, y'all. It's a possibility. Okay? 9 times out of 10, this guy is a big celebrity. So, people gonna be doing some digging. His family members gonna want answers. And like I said, do she know more than she's letting off, y'all? Okay? They were too close for her not to know why he did this, if he did this himself. They were too close to not know, okay? For her not to know anything else but run to the police station. You don't pick up the phone and call the police and say 911. You runs to the police station like you in a panic or something. Was this something that he felt he could not come back from? He was going to be so embarrassed that, everybody was going to look down on him. That you went and invested in some kind of Ponzi scheme, lost your money, and now your family about to suffer from it. And did he look at it like, I got an insurance policy. My family will be okay if I took myself out the scenario because I don't want my kids to be put out or whatever going to stay with family members and this and that and that and this. I wasn't gonna let that happen. I wasn't about to embarrass myself out here, trying to start over again. Like I said, I looked up his net worth. It said he was worth $5 million. Did he lose that $5 million, y'all? And see that y'all don't understand that celebrities have big insurance policies, okay? So did he feel like he did the best he could? He made a mistake and lost all his money, and the possibility that he just figured they'll be okay. They won't lose the house. The kids won't, they'll have money to put up. She'll do right by the money, the wife, and make sure that everything is, good. And he'll just take himself out the scenario. Maybe he felt like he was doing it for the family, y'all. I'm just saying, okay? Because I still feel like some shape or form that she cared about him. I don't know, y'all. I just kind of feel like she cared about it. But at the same time, like I said, I did the numerology, and y'all already know what was coming up on the numerology about the, Blueface and all of that stuff popping up, which could also mean that there was trouble in paradise. That they wasn't as happy as they was portraying themselves to be. Okay, y'all? So, I'm thinking he could have possibly did lose a lot of money in some kind of scheme, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. And that's a possibility. I really truly believe that. I think she know more than what she's letting off, and she's trying to act like there was no argument or no discussion over money or nothing like that, and she know it was. Time will tell. Time will tell. They said she did some kind of speech and came forward and said that, she pretty much enjoyed the time with him, and she said goodbye to him and this and that. The thing that gets me, how fast everything is moving. I mean, things are moving really, really fast with this whole situation. From the autopsy being done right away to, I've never heard of police is doing autopsy before the family do. They said the police did the autopsy. I thought that's something that you have to ask for if, somebody passes. So that kind of seemed odd to me that the police went ahead on their own accord and did an autopsy on him. Now, maybe they do that. I don't know. But this is the first time I've ever heard of that in a family that asked for an autopsy. So that's kind of weird to me, y'all. That's kind of weird to me. It was like the police wanted to shut any kind of rumors down or whatever down and let everybody know this is what it is. So, squash it right now. This will seem like they just took the, upper hand to squash everything right away. I don't know. It just seems something weird about this whole thing. That's still a possibility, unless they show some footage, because we only going by what they're telling us right now, and we don't know. And I do think that there needs to be an investigation done. I think there needs to be to the hotel and make sure that nobody else was in that room with him. All of this needs to be put forward. A lot of times when people are taken out, just like Young Dolph and stuff like that, and then they don't release certain footage that them even walking in the the cookie shop. You know what I'm saying? It have your mind wandering. Okay, some people release footage right away, and then others they don't release anything, but they just tell you what happened. And I'm just wondering now, why ain't they releasing any footage of him walking into the hotel room by himself, or something? You know what I'm saying, y'all? That's the part that's getting me, and how everything is just moving really, really fast. It's like they're moving so fast so they can go on and collect the insurance money and just, brush this under the rug and go about their business so she can get on with her life. That's what it seems like to me. So this is why I kind of question her, and I also question the fact that, she's acting like she don't even know why he was even up that much upset. Ain't nobody dancing and prancing around all over social media, and then all of a sudden they just take themselves out, and they don't have no kind of history of mental illness or something like that. Something seems weird about this, y'all. It seems weird about the whole thing, and it just makes you wonder. Okay, it also makes you wonder, did he find out? Like I told y'all, he was doing America, so you didn't get dance or something like that for so many years. So he was like gone, long periods of time doing his show and doing other stuff. So it got to a point where he probably was around the house a little bit more now. So is there any inclination of some cheating that could have possibly, popped up? And he just felt like, taking himself out of the scenario instead of just fighting with her. Okay, y'all, over it. So it's a lot of things that needs to be investigated in this. I still think that they still need to do another autopsy report. I still think that they need to do some kind of investigation. Go look at some film footage of him going to that hotel room and seeing and just looking through footage and seeing did anybody else come there as well, y'all. Because it just seemed odd to me that you would walk past your car and you would go walking 15 minutes away is still a nice little walk. And you could have just drove to the hotel if you wanted to go to the hotel. Why did he, some people were saying that, did she put him out? You know how people be arguing and, he walk out, closed the door up on him or whatever. And he just went on and walked. Maybe his keys was locked in the house. It's a lot of things that's coming to my mind. But the thing that's coming to my mind the most is the majority of the time when somebody don't want somebody to leave, they want them to just sit there and listen to them talk stuff and argue. A lot of people will take the keys. Like, you ain't going nowhere. We're going to talk about this. We're going to discuss that, blah, 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 blah. And it's a possibility that when he went to that hotel, it's weird to me that he would go and get a gun, but don't get your keys to the car. It don't make no sense, y'all. And then you will walk all the way to the hotel, allegedly, and take yourself out, and you wouldn't even bother to get your keys. It's something just don't make no sense. You let him get the gun, but you didn't make sure he had his keys. He went walking. That just seems odd to me, y'all. It just seems really, really odd. And, he left the day before and, you just try to act as if you didn't even know why he left, when he left, how he left. And then you pop up the next day after he done took himself out and then you run into the police station. Just something seems weird about this whole thing, y'all. But I'm going to try to keep up with this one because I don't know, y'all. I feel like there was some kind of argument with her. And I think she's holding back some things, y'all. I'm just saying. That's my personal opinion. So I'm going to say allegedly. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What do you all believe? Do you think that, he knew something about Ellen? I don't think Ellen would have had him taken out. I just don't see that. I just think it was more something going on with him and his family that could have, made him feel some type of way, y'all. So let me know what y'all think. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.